Hello guys, this is Sue's Health Tech channel. Okay, greetings to all of you. Hope you can all hear me. Um, Today's topic to be treated is glutathione. So when we talk of glutathione, what is it? Okay, glutathione is an antioxidant in the body. It's found in the body, and it is produced by our liver. Yeah, and it can also be found in fruits, vegetables, and then some meats we eat. You understand? So has gained a lot of attention due to its unique health benefits it has for us. But what's happening now, we'll find out later. It is formed from proteins and it is a triptide with glutamic acid. What does it do then? It does a lot of things in our body. Okay. It helps in the making of the building blocks of protein in our body and cells, which is called DNA. And then it supports the immune system to function very well. When we talk about the immune system, what is the immune system? Immune system simply means the defense system, the soldiers in our body that guides it or prevent diseases from infections from affecting us. Do you understand? So when we talk of glutathione being um, a help to your immune system, it means that it just boosts your immune system for the soldiers to be very, very strong in such a way that the infections moving around will not have any effect on you as an individual. The next thing is it forms stem cells, which tends to help the infertile males to be able to father a child. You remember first we were like helps in the build is a building block in the body and for the cells to call the DNA. So it also helps in the production of sperms for the formation of sperms in males, especially the infertile ones, those are not able to father a child, so that they'll be able to also get the chance to father a child as well. So that's the function of the glutathione, like what it does. It also helps in breaking down of free radicals. What are free radicals then? Okay, there are things in the body that get a chance to cause diseases when they are opportunistic. So free radicals. They also one of their the basic thing they do is cause you to age. So as you are aging, you are weakening, you are weakening, you are weakening. So this glutathione clears all the free radicals from your system so that you weakening the level of weakening your body will be having wouldn't be too much. Yeah. So it would limit it. So it will wash or it would detoxify your system. It's an antioxidant, so it will detoxify your system to clear all the free radicals in your system. It helps the formation of enzymes. You and I know that enzymes has a lot of things it does or a lot of functions in our body. Even in our mouth, we have some enzymes which help in the breakdown of food. In our tummy too, we have some which help in digestion. Yeah. So the next one to assist regular cell death. Regular cell death just means that the cells in our body, they are supposed to die for new ones to be formed. Typical example is the red blood cells. The red blood cells are supposed to dephase or die for new ones to be formed. So our body will always be strong. If we should be using the old red blood cells since the day we were born, then for the next for all these 21 years I've been on earth, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right. So the next one to transport mercury out from the brain and then help in the liver and bladder deal with fats. We all know that the liver and the bladder they deal or they try to transfer or eliminate fats or break down fats. So this glutathione will help the liver and the gallbladder to break down the fats without any um, too much effort. Because you and I know that um, when the liver has a lot of things to do, it gets to a point the liver also becomes very, very, very weak. So we turn up. If the liver becomes weak like that, we begin to store fat in us because the liver and the gallbladder will not be able to break down the fat again because it's very very weak now. You understand? So if the liver becomes weak, then the fat then stores in our body, stores and accumulates in our body. But if the liver is very strong, it continues to break the fat down. That is why intake of too much fat isn't good for our body because the liver also get tired. Yes, the way we work and get tired, the liver also work a lot, so it also gets tired. All right, it helps too in the regeneration of vitamin C and E in our body, which also as a source of energy. And wow, so now this glutathione, what does it treat then? Okay, before we go to what the glutathione treats, I want to talk about how glutathione is being gained. Earlier on, I mentioned that glutathione is being gained through the food, fruits, vegetables, and then meats we take in. Glutathione can also be injected, it can also be taken orally, like through supplements. Yeah. So, why then do we have to take glutathione supplements if it's already producing fruits, vegetables, and meat that I can also easily get access to from the market or the shopping mall? All right. First of all, in our modern world, this 21st century, where fruits and vegetables are being harvested or produced before we take in, one, you don't know the kind of things that those fruits and vegetables get in contact with. You don't know the kind of infection on those fruits and vegetables that we take in. You don't know what or the kind of water used to water used during the planting and then the harvesting process. You don't know the kind of car they pack them in, the the surrounding of those foodstuffs are not very sure or are not very very clean for it to be non-infectious. So we take in these fruits and vegetables and then it ends up storing infections in our body, storing things that we don't need in our body. You'll be walking strong in and out, in and out, in and out, thinking that, oh, especially I'm a vegetarian, so the fruits and vegetables I'm eating will keep me strong. Yet that the realize the case, the fruits and vegetables you are taking in has been infected or carries some kind of infection before we take it. So we are taking the food all right, we're taking the proteins, the everything all right, especially the meat all right, but where they are coming from is not known. Now, what I know is before the butcher sells the meat in the market, it's supposed to be inspected when they are killed. When the animals are killed, they're supposed to be inspected before they are brought to the market. But nowadays, what do we see? People even kill them in their own houses, then fast transport it to the market to sell. All they need is someone buying from them. Now, there is this typical infection stored in animals, especially cattle, the anthrax. When they are inside and you go to buy them, how will you know? They are stored in those meats and then they are sold to us and we consume. So as time goes on, we are accumulating. Then when we get to the age of 40, we start being affected with all those things that have been accumulating in our body since childhood. Now, from the age of 40 and above, we start facing life challenges, health challenges, health issues such as stroke, diabetes, hypertension, and more. Why then do we, face all these health challenges if I'm telling you today that glutathione is being found in the food we eat? Yes. One, as we grow old, the liver also grows. So the level of function it performs also decreases. We are growing, the level is the liver is weakening. So therefore, the production of glutathione is very low as you are growing. And then as you are growing, me, I'm very young, but the food we take in can also decrease the level of production of the glutathione in the body by the liver because the food we eat are not too healthy or are not healthy. So the liver also becomes very weak. So the production of the glutathione for it to prevent diseases from coming into our body or infection from coming into our body is very very low. So the only thing we can do now is taking in supplements. Now, if I talk of supplements, why the supplement? Yes. So if I should say I want to take I want to boost my glutathione level in my body. So therefore, every morning, every evening, every afternoon, I have to go to the hospital to be injected with the glutathione. Wow, this is a lot of job. But the supplements is easy to get, especially if you have the correct one or you have the correct information about what to take and what not to take. It's very good. The supplement also helps boost the level of production of the glutathione. So when you take all the supplements, what does it do? It treats diseases such as asthma, heart diseases, cancer, hardening of the arteries, called atherosclerosis. Then you have hepatitis, you have chronic fatigue disease, chronic fatigue diseases. You have cancer, you have lung diseases, you have infections. Basically decrease the level of um, production of the glutathione in the body. So the glutathione doesn't only do this prevention, but it also eliminate the toxic side of effects during a of cancer patient during the chemotherapy. As you're taking the chemotherapy, the medications given during the the cycles doesn't only help in the treatment of the, but those medications also end up destroying the good cells in our body. It doesn't only destroy the cancer cells, it also end up destroying the good cells in our body. So this supplement also, limits the toxicity in our body, the toxicity in our body. So therefore, the good cells doesn't get destroyed by the medication during the cancer treatment called the chemotherapy, the use of chemicals to destroy the cancer cells in the body. It also helps maintain the body's defense system, that's the immune system, and fighting metal and drug poisoning. Sometimes the drugs we take for the treatment of um, a disease or an infection, with a typical example as a cancer patient, ends up destroying the good cells in the body, which will help us, or which will help the immune system to work very strongly. How do we increase the glutathione level? As I said earlier on, orally, intravenously, and then inhaling too. But then the good one, or what I would recommend for everybody is the supplements, the oral one, supplement, taking the supplements. So, as I said earlier on, another option of increasing the level of glutathione we have in our body is to take the glutathione supplements, which will help activate the natural glutathione production in the body. So that one, I'm not saying the supplements are going to give you the glutathione. No, the supplements are going to boost the production of the glutathione in the body. Wow. I said earlier, we don't know where those foods and then the meats are coming from. So you taking in the supplement will help boost all those areas. We are able to treat our diabetes, our hypertension, our strokes, our arthritis. Arthritis are the joint pains. The joint becomes very stiff, painful, due to the storage of uric acid in our body. Then you have erectile dysfunction, you have the male or female fertility, you have the cataract and the cataract and then the glaucoma. And then we have ulcer also. You have the kidney disease, you have hepatitis C and B, and then the sickle cell. You have the asthma, autism, and then Alzheimer's or memory loss. Now, what am I concluding or ending this lesson with. Okay, so the first health tip for today is one, take enough rest. Two, which is the essential one, make sure you eat from good source or make sure you buy foodstuffs from good source to prevent infection of the foodstuff, before we take it or ingest it into our body. Three, make sure you do a whole like a body checkup at least 3 months in every year, at least every 3 months. So if you are in January, I go to have a checkup. January, February, March, April, I have to go for another checkup every 3 months, at least every 3 months. You go in, doctor, I'm not okay, or maybe you are okay, but I am here to, have a whole checkup of my body to see if there is something wrong or if there is any potential disease or infection. Then we will see blood tests, um, all kind of tests, laboratory tests. Then we'll see if you are okay or something is to be done to curb the infection from, growing. Yeah. And then the last or the optional one I'm supposed to, tell you is the intake of the supplement. So you have plenty of, we have so many supplements around the world, but it's up to you to get the correct one and have a supplement t-shirt. So would you it? You need some. I'm available. My number is 0277 And also, you can visit my website to read more about the glutathione. My website is www.drsuzyhealthtips.wordpress.com. www.drsuzyhealthtips.wordpress.com. Thank you very much and have a nice day.